Upstate News on Fox Carolina, providing a path to healing and employment for women who are survivors of sex trafficking. That's the mission of Jasmine Road, a group we're highlighting this National Nonprofit Day. And joining us in studio is Mandy Lero, Jasmine Road's program director. Thanks so much for stopping by.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. So for starters, tell me a little bit about the mission of Jasmine Road.
Our mission is to create a path to healing and employment for survivors of sex trafficking, prostitution, and addiction. The way we do that is through our 2-year residential program and our social enterprise, which includes a product making operation and our restaurant, Jasmine Kitchen.
And that product, that's usually candles, right?
Yes, candles and jewelry.
I have one of their candles. They smell delicious. Yeah. It's Love was the scent I have. But I feel like people always think of sex trafficking as something that's happening overseas, and unfortunately it's right here in our own backyard. So what do you think that people need to know about the issue and how it can affect even the upstate?
The National Trafficking Hotline has signaled over 4,000 alerts from our state. We know that this is an underreported crime, so that's likely only a fraction of the problem that we have in our community. One thing that may surprise your viewers is that women are most likely to be victimized by people they know, not strangers. Family members, friends, romantic partners. All the women at Jasmine Road have unique stories, but what they have in common is a desire to heal and a need for access to resources and opportunities so they can achieve long-term recovery.
Yeah, absolutely. There's definitely a need for Jasmine Road. And tell me what makes you guys so unique.
We are the first restoration home in the history of South Carolina for survivors of trafficking. What makes us unique is the comprehensiveness of the services that we offer. Through the generosity of the public and our community partners, we coordinate medical and mental health services, educational and vocational opportunities, and therapeutic group experiences like yoga, drama therapy, and art therapy. We strive for excellence, but the people who work the hardest at Jasmine Road are the women in our program. They make use of those services, and every day they demonstrate resilience and persistence in the face of adversity that most of us can only imagine.
Oh, absolutely. They are so strong, survivors, fighters, so inspirational, really, to come across. And I know you guys are certainly making a difference. You have some successes. Can you share some of those recent successes?
Yeah, this year we doubled capacity to serve survivors, and by this time next year we'll have tripled our original number of beds.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, we've received over 300 applications since we opened, so being able to step into that community need is a big success for us. We also measure success with resident milestones. So women going on to earn college degrees, move into professions they're proud of, or reuniting with their children after years apart. Being even a small part of that kind of transformation is just an honor and a privilege.
Oh, absolutely. Big question here. How can people get involved with Jasmine Road, and what are some upcoming events?
Yes, on October 25th, we'll have our annual Rooted in Love Luncheon. That is our only major fundraiser for the year. People can find more information about it on our website. That's jasmineroad.org. We also accept in-kind and monetary donations, and our work would not be possible without all of the wonderful community members who have supported us in both realizing the dream of Jasmine Road, but then helping us do this important work.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's been exciting to hear about all the progress that you've already made, and I'm sure it's just going to continue to flourish here in the Upstate. Thank you so much for stopping by today, Mandy.
Yeah, thank you for the opportunity.
Oh, absolutely. And as a reminder, the Jasmine Road Rooted in Love Luncheon is Wednesday, October 25th at Judson Mill Annex. Tickets start at $300 for two. To secure your seats or to learn more about the work that Jasmine Road is doing in our community, head on over to foxcarolina.com.